Hello everyone, welcome to another episode with us here at Beware the Terrible. So today we're going to look at a deck called Burning Look. So Burning Look, this deck centers around this card called Ninetales, and the theme of it is basically this attack called Hexed Flame, where it does 50 more damage for each special condition affecting the defending Pokemon. So in other words, it does a maximum of 170 damage for a maximum of 3 special conditions affecting the defending Pokemon. So this card is supported by Koga's Trap, allowing us to do 120 damage, Confuse and Poison, and we cause the target to be burned with Hot Poison. Upon evolution, the active Pokemon is left burned and poisoned. So the bad thing about this card is that the effect is it works only once. So upon evolution, so the way we counter that, the way we use it again, recycle this effect, is by using Devolution Spray and Rescue Stretcher. In the event that it gets discarded or knocked out, we can use Rescue Stretcher, and we only have 4 Ninetales as well. So Rescue Stretcher allows us to use Ninetales more than 4 times. And we don't have Gladion, so if Ninetales turns up on our prize card, then we'll just have to deal with 2 Ninetales in our deck, or even 1 sometimes. But that's very unlikely because we have 4 of it. So that shouldn't be a problem. The main issue that I had with this deck is quite an old deck, but the main issue that I had when I built it was that I find it really difficult for me for the basic Pokemon to be to be set up, to be put on the bench to begin with. So it takes a long time. It takes a few turns for me to put out my Salandit and my Vulpix onto my bench and as my active Pokemon. So that can be very troublesome, especially in when facing opponents, especially electric type opponents, where they can use Max Elixir, Electro Power, and Thunderous Mountain. I'm not sure what stadium card that's called, but it's the stadium card that allows the electric Pokemon to use attacks that cause their attack cost to be 1 lightning energy less. So it reduces their attack cost. So that stadium card, that Prism Star stadium card, is really, really dangerous. So it really speeds up their strategy. So against that deck, it's really difficult for me because especially when in the first turn I can't put out enough things on my bench. I need to set up very quickly, in other words. So within the first turn or the second turn, sorry, if I go first, then I'll have to do it on my third turn. Sorry, on turn number 3, which is my second turn. So if I go first, I can't use Bridget because I can't use supporter on my first turn. But and I also can't use this one. But if I go second, then I can use Strike and Run, or I can use Bridget. So in other words, I can only do that in my second or my third turn. So in turn 2 or turn 3. So if I go second, I can use it on turn 2. If I go first, I'll have to do it on turn 3. So in other words, I set up in turn 2. I either set up in turn 2 or turn 3. It's not possible for me to set up in turn 1 because I can't use supporter in turn 1. I can't attack in turn 1. I probably won't have enough level balls in turn 1 to put out this basic onto my bench. So within turn 2 or turn 3, I will have my bench set up with enough Vulpixes and enough Salandit for supporting Hot Poison, for the supportive ability Hot Poison. And then yeah, so that's basically it. The main thing about this deck, the main limitation is that, it's very slow in the fact that it sets up very slowly. So after that, after I've set up everything, then it becomes very fast because of this heat factory, and because I have a heat factory, I need fire crystal because I keep discarding it. I only have 9, and then I also have this one to discard any sacred robes, because sacred robe can basically nullify all of the special condition effects, and this only attacks 20. If there is no special condition, it only attacks 20. So it's basically useless. This entire deck is useless if he has a Sacred Robe, or if you have a Virizion with the special ability that protects all of their Pokemon with Leaf Energy cards attached to them from all special conditions. Another one is that Colorful Pellet. I can't remember what it's called. Um, Let me just check it real quick. I think it's Galarian Ponyta, Galarian Rapidash. So it's a Galarian Rapidash, a Pastel Veil. So your Pokemon recover from all special conditions and can't be affected by any special conditions. So if they have a Galarian Rapidash, then I'm basically fucked. I can't attack anything. So yeah, that is the limitation of this deck. Another limitation of this deck. So this one takes out the Sacred Robe, and if they have a Pastel Veil, if they have a Galarian Rapidash, then I'll need to use this one. That's the only thing that I can do. A Tapu Lily or a Flamethrower. That's the only thing I can do. So other than that, this deck is very effective. Before the release of Sword and Shield expansions, this deck gave me a very high success rate. So it even allowed me to be champion on a lot of tournaments, on a lot of expanded format tournaments. So I'm very proud of this deck, but it's a very old deck and I haven't used it for a while now because I got bored of it. So this is just a review of a past, like an old deck, an old favorite. And when I made this deck, I didn't have a devolution spray, so now I added a devolution spray and see what happens. Let's just see what happens. And I also didn't have an evolution incense. I think I can't remember what I had. All right, I have a Pokemon communication, which is not a good card because I don't have many. I only have 19 Pokemons, so it's not a high rate of you know it's not it's not very probable for me to have a lot of Pokemons on my hand for me to be able to switch the Pokemon into the deck into another Pokemon. So it's not really effective Pokemon communication. So it's more effective to have evolution incense because it allows me to take any of the two evolution Pokemons, and this allows me to take Ninetales and any basic Pokemon, and it also allows me to take Jirachi, which allows me to take Koga or any other supporter. So the maximum damage that you can do is 200 because 170 plus burn 20 plus poison 10. And I can also use Verbank City to add 2 more damage counter, and a Professor Kukui to add 2 more damage counter, uh, giving a total of 240. So if they have a Pikachu and Zekrom or whatever that is, whatever tag team that is 240, or whatever V card that is less than 240, then I can knock it out in one turn with one energy, with one stage one evolution, which is very very quick. As long as it sets up quickly, everything else turns up very quickly afterwards. And a bonus, we don't need any Lysanders, we don't need any counter catchers, Pokemon catchers, custom catcher, whatever catcher. We don't need them because we have this Bright Look ability that allows us to switch any one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with his or her active Pokemon. So we can basically attack any Pokemon we like. But it only works once, evolution. So there are limitations. So without further ado, let's look. Let's Okay, we have a Vulpix. I should probably go second. Ah, there's no point going first anyways with this deck. Because in your first turn you can't attack, you can't use supporter cards, you can only use energy, charge energy, and use item. Oh, but I can switch though. Yeah, might as well go first. There we go. But there's no point using Dunsparce, I already have a widget anyways. I just wasted that. So he has a... What's the lion called? I can't remember its name. A Pyroar, right. He has a Pyroar and a... damn it. What's it called? I can't remember. Can't remember. So he has a Pyroar, probably gonna defend himself from evolution, I think. So let's get a Bridget. I probably shouldn't have switched just now. I already have a Bridget. Ah, so no worries, let's just do that. And switch in the next turn. We don't want to waste our Bright Look. Not yet. He could be charging this one. We don't know. The City Y. I think it's called the City Y. It's a very difficult name to pronounce. But it looks really good though. It's like a Robin Hood. You know, a Robin Hood owl thing. Follow Hunt. Put 3 cards from a discard pile into your hand. He's gonna evolve into a Pyroar. Basic. Oh, thank goodness. I thought it was evolution. I think, what's it called? Glaceon. Glaceon's Crystal Ray or something. That's the one that protects you from basic. He's gonna get a, the Dean or a Shaman EX. For sure. 100%. Shaman EX. No? Okay. Arrow Tail. He used to be a Dragonite EX. I remember when I was playing XY expansions. A Dragonite EX has this same ability, not Arrow Trail, but the same ability that allows you to, switch with the active Pokemon and attach all the energy. And it was a huge thing. It was like the biggest thing. Everyone used it, and it's like a really famous strategy that everyone keep using. So I'm going to... I don't need to kill this one. I might need to kill this one. It's afraid of fire. 170. I can't kill that now. If I have 120, I can kill this one. So I'm gonna... don't know what to do. I think I'll just Cynthia. Hopefully we get a Salazzle. No Salazzle. Ah, that's bad. Let's try to make it paralyzed. Oh, thank goodness. It still can use its ability though. So we're gonna get a Koga next turn, and we're gonna kill this thing. Or we could get a Juniper. I think we're gonna get a Juniper. No point getting a Koga. Might as well get a Salazzle. We could get a Juniper next turn. This is not gonna give it. This we can get a Salazzle with this one. Let's get a Salazzle. Poison. So really, it's attacking 270 because of the weakness and because of the special condition. 270, 280, 90 plus the 10 damage already there. 300. Do I need to fire crystal? Not yet. 240, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, I think. 290. Alright, we need a Koga. Yes, we have a Salazzle and a Koga. That's perfect. 170, it's dead. But actually, we don't need it. We only need a Salazzle to cause 120 damage, and then it burns becomes 140, poison becomes 170, because we already have a Burbank City. So we don't need a Koga, which we already have anyways. We do need a Vulpix or something. No, we don't need anything. Let's just charge this one. So that's 120, and that's 50. You see how quick it is? It's just the first part that's really slow to get all the basic Pokemon out. As I said, that's why I need a Bridget or a Dunsparce, and I need it quick. That's why I need two of it, and that's why I have a lot of Jirachis and Tapu Lele. But even then, sometimes I don't have it, you know. So that's one, two, three, four, five, six, and three level balls. I think I have two level balls, three level balls. So 9 cards out of 60 cards. But six is in a prize card, seven is at hand, so that's minus 13, 47. 9 cards out of 47. How many percentage is that? About 18%? A little bit more than 18%. Here comes another Ninetales. I'm not gonna kill it, am I? But we can try. We can Koga the next turn again. Let's compress our deck. Oh, let's charge this one. If we don't have a Koga in our deck, oh, we probably will. We have three Kogas, by the way. Uh, if two of them is in our prize card, which is very unlikely, then we will need to use Flamethrower. Doesn't matter, we only have two left. Oh, Poison is dead. And there you go, we won. It's not really a strong opponent. Type GX. Uh, let's play it again. Just one more go. Rocco Dex. Rocco decks. No, yes, no. Oh no, we don't have a Bridget. Bad hand, bad hand. I think I'm gonna use this one because I need to set up my bench with basic. I'm gonna have to put this one because I know it's probably gonna die the next turn. Let's get a Cynthia. 50. High heat blast 50. It's not gonna kill it. Not unless he has a muscle band or a kukui or whatever. But I'm not taking any chances. So we need a Koga, which we don't have. Oh, that was stupid. I just did something really stupid, guys. I let him take 2 price cards for no reason. Okay. Let's do that. Hopefully he doesn't have a switch. Oh, we could paw pad. 50 is not enough. He's quite slow, to be honest. So already we can do 200 damage. All we need is... Sorry, 150 damage. 200 if we have a Koga, and if we have a Burbank City, we can kill him. Ah, damn it. Apparently we can't kill him. Not this turn anyway. Let's do that. A Koga for 200 damage. There we go, 220. If he doesn't retreat, he is dead. Or heal. If he heals... Oh, there we go, healing. Damn it. He took it back already. Oh, thank God he doesn't have that mountain. So we're gonna save our Ninetales because of the bright look. And we don't have a Salazzle. No stadium, no nothing. Let's just attack. He's gonna heal again, so no point. doing anything. We could use a Koga the next turn, 120, he's gonna heal 60, 120 is gonna kill it. 150 actually, no, 130. 130 because it's poisoned. If it's poison burned, it would be 150. The Silvery GX. Full Blitz to charge the Silvery GX. Predictable. He's gonna take 3, I'm gonna take 3. And then he's gonna take 1 more. Oh, didn't attack me. And he didn't heal. Sorry. Ah, damn it. This is tricky. Okay. 60. Is there a way that we can kill it? With just... Nope. Alright, we need a Koga. 40 is not gonna do it. Let's just do that. And kill. Can't attack. Not unless if you switch. 110. I have 3 price cards left. I'll kill this one because it attacks 110. If he doesn't have a welder, then I'm good. But I need a Vulpix out. And oh, I almost did that. I need a Salazzle or a Koga. I'm gonna get a no Koga. Alright, a Salazzle then. I might try using this one. That's really risky. 3 cards. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Let's just do this and that. For a Devolution Spray or a Koga. We have 2 Devolution Sprays. I'm gonna go ahead and use a Devolution Spray. This is probably a bad idea because I just charged this one. There we go, Hot Poison. And then Hexed Flame. I just wasted that Heat Factory. Spike Draw. Alright. We need a Salazzle for 150, 170. Salazzle, oh, we can't do that. There's no point, guys. Let's just do that. There we go. Salazzle. Oh, we should have switched it first. Damn, we should have switched. Then we won. Ah, that was stupid. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He's probably gonna switch because he has no retreat cost. Oh dear. What are we gonna do? We need a Koga. Our bench is full. And we don't have a heat factory either. Oh my god, this is bad. Wait, 90? We'll just use a flamethrower. There we go, we won. Oh, thank god for flamethrower. That was lucky, I would say. Because we don't have any Salazzle left and we can't use Koga because we can only use one supporter. So there you have it guys, Burning Look. Hope you enjoyed that deck. Featuring Ninetales, Hexed Flame, and the bonus effect Bright Look. Supported by Hot Poison, Salazzle's Hot Poison, and the amazing Koga's Trap. I love the art by the way. Super Ninja. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. So let's go at it once more. Um, Burning Look deck. Featuring Ninetales, Warrior. It's taking an awfully long time. So it looks like we have a pretty nice hand over here. We have a Vulpix and uh, we have a Jirachi to call out our Bridget. It's taking really long. Alright, so let's call out our Bridget on the next turn. He might use an N or a Judge. This card's very famous by the way. I think it's because of the Watch Over, but the Psychic can be quite useful sometimes. So let's just do that. Or we could just attack it immediately. Let's attack it immediately because we already have a Ninetales. Might as well. Should we attack this? I don't think so. Because the retreat cost is quite heavy. You'll need a switch. Let's get our Salandit. Or let's get another Jirachi. We could get another Koga the next turn. Or we could get a Bridget for the Salandit. We should probably be wiser because Koga only works once and he's bound to switch, you know. Or heal. Oh damn it, heal. So 190 damage. It's not possible to kill it the next turn. 210. Okay, let's get a Bridget. Let's just charge this one. He's gonna heal back. He's gonna heal 60 now. Uh, that's very. The HP is very high. 260. So as I said, guys, the maximum damage that this deck can do is 170 plus all of the special condition effects and all of the Verbank City, the stadium card, and supporter card effects. It goes up to 220 because I can't make him confused and use this effect at the same time because Koga is a supporter card. So I can't use two supporter cards at the same time. So it's 220, not 240. So it's not really that it's not really that high. This deck is pretty useless, given the new HP, the new what do you call that? The new HP, the new status quo of the HP. Because previously for EX the maximum is 180, and you have to mega evolve to get 200 plus. And then after that, GX the maximum is 100 plus. If it's a stage one or stage two GX, then it's more than 180, but it's usually less than 240. But now there's the tag team and the V, which adds up to more than 220. That is why this Ninetales deck doesn't work anymore. In the past, the maximum HP is around 220, 230, so it's still fine. By that standard, this deck is close to perfect. But by the new standard, where the HP is upped by a huge amount, especially for VMAX, it's 320, 300 plus, and you have tag teams 280, and you can add this Fighting Fury belt to tag team with a total of 320 HP. So it's very heavy. The HP is too heavy for this deck to cause a knockout, one hit KO damage, which is impossible with this deck. I might have mentioned that this is an old deck. I might have not, but that is why I said that is why I mentioned the history of the HP thing. So in the past, it's very useful, but now it's not anymore. And as you can see, Sharon is a very old card. I built this deck a long time ago. I still have a Juniper on it, actually. Well, actually, Sharon is much, much older. It's black and white. I think I built this deck before Sword and Shield was released, before Tag Team was released. But when there are still GXs, GXs still exist. While GXs still exist, I built this deck, and it has a very high success rate. And then Tag Team came out. It became not that useful anymore. And then after that, V came out. It became worse. So this is the history of this deck, how it came to be and how it came to die, how it came to be destroyed. So I don't have a Ninetales. This is terrible. Let me just switch. He's probably gonna switch if I If I burn him, he's probably gonna switch. So there's no point for that. Oh, I should have used a devolution spray. 110. I might still be able to kill this Snorlax if he doesn't switch. 190 GX. I think Zixian is 220 as well. Yeah, Zixian V is 220. So let's get our Ninetales. Yeah, let's get our Ninetales. We need to switch. How are we gonna switch? Oh, we can't do a knockout anyways. But Snorlax is very annoying. 170. We might be able to do 170 in the next turn. Let's just try Darkrai. Let's just get this thing out. Because we don't want it to heal too much. I should have used a Juniper. But he's probably gonna switch. Let's just do... Well, there's no point doing that. Let's try doing that. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Let's just do that. Get some damage there. We get a 50 damage. So he's gonna heal 20. We get a 30 damage, I think. Yep. At least we got 30. So we only need 150, which means we only need to evolve and attack 120. And this Indeedee is dead. Assuming he doesn't switch. Oh, thank God he doesn't switch. Oh, he used a switch. I thought he was gonna retreat with the Dark Cloak. Oh, damn it. There it goes. There you go, guys. This deck is pretty much useless now. Alright, we can get a Koga for 170. Oh, we don't need a Koga, he's asleep. He did it for us. So let's charge it. And might as well get a computer search, because we're gonna Juniper anyways. For another Vulpix, because he's probably gonna kill us. So this is our last Vulpix. And then he win. Oh, thank God for this. Let's compress our deck by one card. And Hexed Flame. 120, 200. Oh, right, Burbank City, 220. Yes, 220. We're gonna put a Heartbreak because he's probably gonna win. He's probably gonna kill my Jirachi by using this Devilish Hands 6 times. Yep, he's gonna kill my Jirachi. There we go, Devilish Hands, 6 times, 30 damage I think. Okay, let's try it one more time. Just for old time's sake, I suppose. Fire. Made of the sound. No basic Pokemon. So we can play a Bridget on the next turn for some Vulpix. Ooh, another Salandit. Oh dear, he just Marnied us. 4 cards. Oh dear, that's really bad. A Rose Reveal Salazzle. So he's trying to speed up his hand, his drawing. But thank God we have a Jirachi. So we are not that terribly set after all. All we need is a Ninetales. And if he doesn't have a bench, we win. Oh wait, we can't switch though. If he kills us, we win. He's probably gonna have a bench, which is Rose Reveal, and it's Blue Tactics. Oh, he might not have a bench. Yay, we win. That was lucky. Alright, let's get our Ninetales out with a level ball. So the reason I have level ball instead of evolution incense is because I need a lot of basic on the first run. I need to put I need to set up my basic Pokemon as fast as I can because that is usually the determining factor of whether I win or lose in a game with this Ninetales deck. So that's why I have a level ball instead of a evolution incense, which would allow me to get Salazzle, but it doesn't allow me to get basic. So a level ball allows me to get the basic Vulpix, the basic Salandit, the basic Dunsparce, which allows me to get more basic, and it also allows me to get a Ninetales. So that's why I have two, I think, three level balls and two evolution incense. Oh, I do have an evolution incense. Sorry guys, I can't really remember this deck anymore. And this one to take away the Sacred Robe and the Fighting Fury Belt. Okay, so there you have it. The demonstration, it's done. Hope you enjoyed this deck. It's called Burning Look. And tune in tomorrow on the next episode where we're gonna demonstrate another deck, or we're gonna do something different. Just tune in tomorrow and you'll see. So have a nice day and see you next time. Bye.